Take a moment now to meet our new First Alert traffic anchor, Maria Parmigiani.
Yes.
Maria, it's been great. Your first day here.
I don't know about great. It's been a first day. I
It's
mean,
been
I'm so excited to
fantastic.
be here.
You've been doing awesome.
You have.
Well, yeah. I get nervous and I trip over my words.
Don't we all?
Oh.
Don't we all? You're a native from
Yes.
northeastern Wisconsin. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I grew up in Berlin, Wisconsin. I think we have some pictures here. Yeah, this is me, all full of attitude outside the Berlin Community Daycare. No big deal. And that is me with some of my Italian cousins. This is, hence the last name.
I was gonna say we couldn't tell by the last name that. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's just like
We've
the
been
cheese.
practicing your last name.
Yes.
How you've been practicing your traffic reports. We've been practicing saying Parmigiani, right?
Parmigiani.
Yes, yeah,
Parmigiani.
Parmigiani. Yeah, so it's like the region in Italy. There's a region in Italy called Parma, and then Johnny, like a man's name. Like, I'm sure, back in the day, it was a little more fancy, and I told you how my grandma used to tell people how to say it. Pardon me, Johnny. Parmigiani. But, like, that's not how we say it anymore.
I love it. I had someone from Berlin chime in here from
Yes.
Sean, said, great to see you on WBAY. And yes, Berlin Community Daycare is still here and thriving. Welcome.
Yes, yeah, because I thought it was closed earlier. I'm so happy that it's open. I spent like so much time there because that's where my brother went. Memories. I don't know.
But it's just so special to have you here, and I believe we've got some photos of the family.
Oh,
as
yes,
well. Tell us
yes.
about your family that we're seeing here.
So that's my two daughters and my niece. My niece is in the middle. So I have a 15-year-old named Kara, and she looks just like me, but doesn't act like me at all.
See the resemblance.
Yeah. And then I have an 8-year-old. She's going to be 9 at the end of the month. She looks nothing like me. She has blonde hair, blue eyes, but she is mini me. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it is annoying, I guess, because I'm like, why do you act like that? And then I'm like, wait a second, I have no one to
The apple
blame.
doesn't fall far, right?
No, it does not. It does not. And then the one picture that you saw before this is Meatball, was me as a young reporter when I first started in Green Bay. So this is my second time I'm back.
So you started in Green Bay and then you traveled a little bit to other
the
markets, out of state, right?
Yes. So I was in Arizona, in Tucson, and then I was also in Colorado Springs. And I moved a little bit with my ex-husband when he was in the military and didn't work during some of that time too. So, and then came back because, we'll get into that, right? Because I had cancer.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've been really open about talking about that, and that's just really inspiring, I think, to other people. We all know someone who's been touched by cancer.
Yes, yeah. So this is my older daughter shaving my head. I had a couple of hairs just hanging on there. Yeah, so in 2020, I was diagnosed with triple negative invasive ductal carcinoma in situ. So that just means it's the type of cancer and the location. So I went through cancer treatment. I've been in remission now for a few years, and I just had some blood work done most recently, and it's all coming back great. So 2 thumbs up in that regard. But I am really open about my cancer treatment. I mean, during my journey, it was kind of hard, but I think after the fact, it's been really easy for me to open up to people because, it's amazing and sad at the same time how many people have been touched by cancer, whether they have suffered from it themselves, known someone who has, or someone who has passed. So I like to leave that door open if anybody wants to talk about it or not talk about it, just to hold space.
Right.
An inspiration to many, and I want to ask, what
go.
are you most excited about being on the morning show here, being part of Action 2 News this morning?
Okay, well, I love you guys. Ever since so I'm just excited to work with all of you. So even during my interview, you guys all made me feel so warm and welcome this entire time, and you guys were texting me, and then so I'm just so happy to be part of a supportive team. I know Steve's not here because he's on vacation, but all of you guys, and Bo, as he's walking away there, have just been so warm and inviting and welcoming, and I am just so excited to be part of a loving team and ready to bring people the news every day.
And you have great energy.
Thanks.
Like
Good morning
super
energy,
upbeat.
right?
Do you drink coffee? I forgot to ask you.
I had a 1 cup of coffee this morning.
Okay.
But I'm
You have
probably
natural energy.
I know. It's so crazy. I don't know. I think especially when I get nervous too, I'm like extra jittery.
Well, your first day is done now.
I know.
Behind you, right?
It's back there. Let's get going. I'm ready for Tuesday.
All right.
So great to have you. Thank you for sharing a little bit more about yourself, and we'll be following along with those traffic reports.
All right, yeah. And check out Facebook and Instagram, right?
Oh,
Facebook
yeah.
and Instagram pages.
Maria Parma on Instagram and Maria Parmigiana traffic anchor on
Awesome.
Facebook.
All right.
Perfect.